I thought we got exposed last week. I thought the entire NFL had a blueprint on us. I thought there was no way we were going to win this game. Yeah, NFL's a funny thing for Overreaction Monday. Anybody who's watched this team the entire year knows that Dak Prescott is the answer to our quarterback issues. Everybody who's watched this team this year knows that the name of the game for us is efficiency. We may not, throw it down the field for 50 yards every play, but we don't need to. We can run it, and we can, make short passes and convert and give our defense a breath on the field, so when they do get a breath, they play out of their minds. The two scores that they got, one to begin the half, no huddle all the way down the field, and then our offense was moving again, and then we tried to get cute and reverse it on a 3rd and 2, and our defense was gassed, got no time to rest, and then they scored again. And then after that, we had our long drive to answer, even though it was just a field goal, a long drive to answer, and our defense, every time they got a rest, played out of their minds. I've been saying it since early videos that I've been doing David Irving. I've been saying it since last year, but I don't have a record to show you guys. But early videos, I was saying David Irving is the answer to our pass rush problems. The only thing I worried about was him getting angles off the end, and that showed not to be true at all. He can bend the hell out of his body, and that's exactly what we need. So I'm really excited to see when Tank comes back, D-Law, and get Irving on the other side. And then we got Gregory coming too, apparently. So, oh my God, our pass rush may have just been answered. And, that's exactly what you need for a playoff push. If we can get pressure on anybody, we can make them look like Jameis Winston looks tonight. Jameis Winston makes a lot of mistakes. I don't exactly love him as a quarterback, but I respect him as a quarterback, and we made him look pretty silly tonight. At the end of the day, great game, Zeke. I hope he comes for Eric Dickerson's record. I thought it was over, but he goes for 150 tonight, and he's back on pace. He needs about 125 in both of the rest of his games. So, he's about, I think it's 250 yards away, something like that. So, that's a great job by him. And, the great holes by offensive line, give him some credit. Dak silenced everyone tonight. Dak is a 4th-round rookie. Ben Roethlisberger, when he came in the league, he had Jerome Bettis, and he had one of the best defenses in the NFL. Tom Brady, when he came in the league, he had one of the best defenses in the NFL too. Teddy Bruschi, Ty Law, all those guys, they were pretty good. And when Aaron Rodgers sat on the bench for 4 years, he was doing a lot of learning. I'm not saying that Dak is going to be any of these guys, but he's still developing. He's still growing as a quarterback, and he's still coming into his own. So to not allow him to do that and demand perfection of him every single game is tough, but he just answered everyone tonight. Everyone. 89% completion percentage, that's insane. Over 30 pass attempts. He didn't bomb anything down the field. He didn't go deep, but we didn't have to. We won the game. And in my opinion, it wasn't as close as the score led it to be. A little tip pass in the end zone. We won that game by 2-3 scores possibly. So at the end of the day, great game by these Cowboys. And why did I get so mad at them last video? They were out of character. Dak was trying to force things. We weren't running it. We weren't sticking with the run. It was just out of character. Everything felt out of place compared to where it was in week 10, week 11. And I sensed that as a fan watching this team grow throughout the season. I sensed that they weren't playing the same. And now they are. Now they're like, what? Our identity is efficiency. And that's the name of the game for us, is complete efficiency and the model of efficiency in the NFL. If we play like that, no one can stop us. I don't see anyone stopping us. It's going to be tough that, maybe 2 of our division opponents might be in the wild card spots, but that's okay. I think if we stick to what we were doing, because I don't think we did that last week against the Giants. And hats off to the Giants. They played a great game last week. But I don't think we were in our character. I don't think we were doing what we needed to do. And I'm so happy that we finally got back to it. This win felt good. Even though we only won by 6 points, this win felt good. It didn't feel like the Minnesota game where I was like, damn, all right, we played a tough game. It was a good win. And I really feel like the score was not indicative of that. So hats off to these Cowboys. Hats off to Dak. Hats off to Zeke. Hats off to David Irving. Hats off to this O-line. Hands off to the entire defense as a whole. Everybody getting picks out there. Byron actually holding on to a ball, and Skandrick holding on for his dear life at the end. So really great by this defense. Maybe they'll get used to holding on to those. And, we're only going to get healthier. D-Law coming back. Randy Gregory is apparently coming back. We got Claiborne, he's trying to come back. J.J. Wilcox, we're missing a lot of pieces here, guys. So this team is only going to get better, and it's only going to get more, it's going to get crazier. The pressure is going to get hotter and hotter. So, win next week, I think we clinch the division and the bye and all that stuff. So, just one more game to hash it out, and then maybe we can, play a half game at the end of the year. But I don't want to take no time off, and hopefully avoid the injuries that we can avoid. But great win by Dallas, and sorry I didn't say it at the beginning, but let's go Cowboys Nation.